Is it working? It's working now. Oh, why can I hear myself? Oh, I've got it in the background. Wait, I can do that. Oh, gasp. Why is Edge open? Oh, okay. Hello. Oh, I need to mute this. I need to go to... Where is it? Go live. Save a display. Can you hear me? Crowpie? Hello. Edge. I'm not an Edge user. You know how in like Windows, when you search for the program you want to use, but then for some reason, even though normally 99% of the time it opens the program, it just searches for it in Edge instead. You just call me an Edger? Excuse you? What? Hello. Oh, don't ask why I'm out of breath. Okay. I think that's all working. It's terrible, yeah. Alright. So, plan for today. Hold on, I've got to open Microsoft Paint. For some reason it's admin. Plus, window capture, paint. I was climbing a literal mountain. Capture method, Windows 10. Here we go. Cool. Hide that. Okay. Today's plan. Oh, I gotta put that beneath your lot. There you go. No, I put... Where's paint? Paint underneath chat. There we go. No, now it's behind the... There we go. Oh. Oh. Alright. Can you draw White Knight? Why do you want White Knight? Alright. So... Let's see. What we need to do is first, we need to, 1, think. And then number 2, we need to give up. And then number 3, have idea. Code idea. You know, can you tell that I don't have a drawing pad or something? Wait, there is no, what do you mean if it's... Oh no, there's a pie. You're right. Sorry. Why is the pie hiding? Where's pie? Ah. Alright. How do I do this? I think if I move this up here... No, okay, hold on. I've got to make paint really big. I've got to enable this. I've got to move it. And then I'm going to make paint smaller again. Draw a rock. You want a rock? I can do a rock for you, Pep. I'm pretty good at rocks. Fun. Alright, so... Here it is. Okay. So, let's do the little magpie reveal. Hold on. Why does it keep going beneath it? I'm losing my mind. Okay, here we go. You ready? What do we think the magpie's going to be dressed as? Poor Cheesy. I hope you recover. Alright. Where is it? Oh, what's that? You see that? What's that? What's that chat? What's this? It's a magpie. Oh, look at this. It's Magpie dressed as Zichun. Oh. There's nothing strange whatsoever with this magpie. It is definitely feasible for me to have done absolutely anything with the magpie other than make it Zichun with legs. It's really hard to dress it up as Zichun, believe it or not. It's really hard because her dress is so tight. I could not fit any. I could not cut any piece. Do not blue star. I could not cut any piece of Zichun off. Like her whole character is basically this dress and her hair, and this hair does not fit on the bloody magpie because it's got the tassels. So yeah, there you go. So just know. Yeah, there you go. What is it? Leg reveal? Leg reveal? Okay, look at that. This is how VTubers do it, right? Alright, here we go. There's the magpie. Alright. Alright. There we go. Alright. Oh, okay, now that I'm done panicking. So, what we want to do is make sure... Because, okay, there was obviously that poll, and it was either going to happen today, on the weekend, or sometime next week. If it was going to be next week, I was going to code something for it. because I would have already played it by then, because I'm not playing the week just for this. Also, still no Pyre command? Correct, because I haven't turned the code on, because we're going to be modifying the code. So, we need to think of how we're going to create something based on the Intervalo for my first time playing the Intervalo. And so I will murk anyone who spoils anything. Good luck. Don't know how this is going to work. Alright, where is it? Code. Hello, look at it. Wait, where's the code? Why is the code not working? I just fixed this. Capture method, Windows. Cancel? No. Oh, give me a moment. Oh no, why is it broken again? I just fixed this. Is that gonna work? Is that capturing? Please? Oh, here we go. Wow. Wow, look at this. We are also going to spoil the PEP functionality. You now understand how that works. It appears we are sideways. Also, look at John's message. Easy wishes for you to draw a femboy crowpug. We promise not to write your name in the book of vengeance for drawing such things. How on earth? Yeah, obviously yes. Chat is backwards because I don't know where to put you. I mean, I can do it this way. You want that? Yeah. Okay, sure, that works. You can see the other side of that. Do you really want that? It's not spaghetti. This looks fine. This is so much better than most. Howdy, Triss. Howdy, everyone. Oh gosh. Is it just cheesy or lobotomized cheesy? True, we can fix that now. Oh gosh. Where is it? Where's cheesy? Femur? Check message, here you go. So this is what it is. What is it? LA, right? Yeah. Lobotomized cheesy. There you go. So that's now fixed. Now lobotomized cheesy will work next. You want upside down chat? Okay, no worries. We can keep messing with that. Why wouldn't we? We need some sort of entertainment, right? Wait, that didn't do anything. Huh? Transform. Vertical. Oh no, it did do something. There we go. Oh, good people have to say it slightly wrong. Do you want chat rev? You know, I think you got that wrong, Triss. I'm impressed. Wait, there's a duck command? Yeah, there's a duck command. 5-minute coding. We're gonna be stuck in here for longer than 5 minutes. Okay. So, there's a duck command, and what that does is it spams duck. This was in here last time. I think you would have seen that, right, Cheesy? You were here for part of it, yeah. 10% chance for the PEP trigger to work if it's a random integer, so therefore 1 out of 10 people that say PEP will be... Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. See? John knows how it works. It's not that hard. Oh, gosh. Alright. So, do we have any ideas as to what on earth I can do? So, add existing paint. What I do have is... I gotta move this behind... Go. That works. So, I went digging through the assets, and I found this. Where is it? Hide paint. Wow, can you tell that I have no idea what I'm doing now that I have to actually change things around? No uptie. Spring cultivation, here we go. This is what I was after. So I found this. So we can do something, like make chat fill up this meter somehow. You don't have a lick of understanding of code? Understandable. Yes, Triss will learn the art of... Yes, Canto 9 is actually Ryoshu's coding adventure. Oh gosh. Yeah, you'd statistically have triggered it at least once, exactly. Go increases the audio, and shush just decreases the audio. Now, I want it to be related to this somehow. I think we can make it so that these bars will fill up based on something that chat does. Hey, Faye. So, I can cut out the little bars, and I can make something slide in to make it look like it's getting filled up. I think that would work. But what I don't know is how they would be filled up. Because if it's just going to be say a word, then that encourages spamming. And we can't let people spam, right? Yeah, no, that's bad. So we need... Also, apparently they term it as midterms. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about the interval yet. Okay, I've seen a few things, because I looked at the assets to try and find this, but I don't know how this works. Do these actually stand for anything? Like, is this happiness Angie and I don't know, smart or something. One of these must be popularity, right? I don't know how that works, but gotta think of something that could probably be used, preferably without chat knowing what the actual conditions are. I don't know if that's possible. Oh my god, I said the C word unironically. There we go. What if we do something like slash or smash or pierce could feel them? Interesting. These words were not in Hebrew. The join code grabs for... Yeah. Did I hide that properly? Hold on, I'm panicking. I think that's fine. Yes, okay, thank god. I didn't look at the file path. That would have been bad. uh, okay. I don't think my name is anywhere near here. I probably should have checked it a bit more thoroughly, but also I trust that I fixed it properly myself. Oh lord. Okay. I kind of like the idea of slash smash and pierce, but I don't want to set up any sort of screen reading. Because if I do screen reading, that's something I have to figure out in like a day. Because I will only... You want a third command and it just kills stream. See, what is the benefit for that for? What do we get out of that? Sure, it might be funny. And eventually there'll be some sort of kill stream mechanic. Once. Not gonna stay. Yeah, my real name is just Pycro. But like, yeah, it's cool. But like, what happens then? Because then I've got both problems of I don't have anything to do after it ends. And then also if I want to restart it, then it's just gonna be over. Like, it's just gonna flood people's bloody inboxes. The benefit is that it's humorous, yes, exactly, but there's a limit to how much humor is worth the adventure. True. Okay, yeah. One of these has to be completely RNG based. Okay. So, we'll do... Oh, I can put it into paint, right? I think that works. Oh gosh. File, open... Brain Cultivation Stat UI. No. Open... Brain Cultivation Stat UI. Here we go. Adventure like Don Quixote? Don Quixote? Here we go. Okay. So we've got that in paint now, so I can play with it in paint. So I think, where's the text? How do you use paint? This sucks. Oh my god, that's tiny. Make that bigger, please. Like 10 magnitudes bigger. How big can it go? That's big enough, right? Yeah, you can see that. Alright, 1 is random. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Paint sucks. Please. Okay. 1 is random. What do we do the other ones? You should go back to lobotomizing. Potentially. I feel like I'm being lobotomized trying to think of anything here because I have no idea what these actually do. There's like... I want to do something stupid like exams because there's midterms. There should be an explanation here. Do not disrespect MS Paint. I can't control it sometimes. I don't know what I'm doing. I use Photoshop now. Thinking as a PM Moon. PM Moon? Wow, I just said PM Moon. P Moon. Project Moon. Oh my god. Can you tell it's late? I don't have to use my brain this late normally. Bring back lobotomy. That is a PM reference surgery. Oh no. Skill issue. The random one's gonna be the chat skill issue. That makes sense. If I'm gonna be playing it, I can't have it really acknowledge anything on the screen. But maybe... Oh, I don't know. This is hard. You expect a very normal stream when you come back later. How bad could this possibly get, Faye? It'll be fine. We're definitely not going to be testing this out. No way. Don't expect much. Truly. Gosh. 1 has to be random. That's about the extent of it. I want some sort of exam. And I could maybe do... Wait, maybe I could... No, Google Form is lame because that takes people out of a stream. It has to be in stream. Kahoot. No. Jackbox. No, I don't get how that would work, because that's just a single winner as opposed to everyone working towards a goal. Math shouldn't take longer than 2 hours. Exactly. Yeah. No way. No way. Not a chance. Math. Math would appear, and we have to solve it. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're doing maths. Math equations appear on screen. All right. Cool. That's just gonna happen at random intervals. All right. At random intervals. Cool. We need one more. Random chance to progress per message. Make that a bit more clear. Then what's the third one? I can make things appear that you have to interact with. That's going to be the question. Are you far from your mic? Kind of. Do I need to be louder? You got to tell me. I don't know if I'm actually like... I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Keeping my microphone without making it too sensual, you know. We're not quite at the point where you're deserving of such ASMR yet. Just throw a random hard math question in a part. Oh no, it's going to be randomly generated maths, surely. Alright, I'm going to assume that's better. If I need to go closer, I can. But, Oh, that's still on there? Whoops. Oh wow, I'm really not used to having so many layers. We are not getting the central ASMR yet. You're not deserving, come on. What, you gotta do something with that. Alright. Random chance to progress per message. That can be green. I want that to be green. Math equations are blue, because that's smart. What's red? What can I think of that's red? Red. What's 2 plus 3 times pi? AMR isn't that like... It's probably a type of gun. I feel like any 3-letter sequence probably works. CAT. That'd count. Maths. It could be something... I mean, if it's something that I do, then I'm either incentivized or disincentivized to do it. Which doesn't really work. Red. Combat. One's combat. How does it work for combat? It's an anti-material rifle. 3.1452. We aren't ready for it. No, we are not ready for AMRs. God. Combat. Okay. What about... It might be possible. I don't know if there's a way for me to see who's currently in the chat. If there is, and I can see a list of who's here, I could potentially like put 2 names on the screen, and the first one to message after they appear and say the word that's there will contribute towards combat, and if no one wins, then it doesn't fill up at all. If you have 5 Zichuans and Jom has 2, then what is for mass of the sun? The sun doesn't have mass, it's gas, right? Yeah, that's the funny answer. Funny in multiple ways, because it's, that's not right. I think that works. Just joined in chat is already upside down. It's not all... It was requested. I can't do anything about that. I don't know where to put it, because if I put it in a normal spot, it's on the wrong side. Oh, great, we have Pep. Yeah, we're thinking of it. We're thinking of how we fill up these bars without it spoiling anything I'm actually doing. Because I'm basically... I mean, I just kind of remembered that intervalos don't have voice acting anyway, so I probably can read out a part of it. The mass of the sun depends on the state it is in. I think the mass of the sun is constantly changing anyway as it burns and gains garbage, right? Surely. The sun lies currently in the void of space, massively opposed to... Is this the ASMR coding stream? No, we're not quite yet at the screaming coding. What was it? Singing coding. I forget there was something there. You want a shoot command? No, it's the AMR coding stream. All right, 3.5 include an AMR somehow. All right, we'll see if we get to that. I think we can do that combat thing. I think what it might have to do is figure out who's messaged recently and pit them against each other. Because I don't think I can see who's actually there and call them out of the blue. I don't think. Can I see that in YouTube Studio? Um, Participants? No, I can only see people who have recently chat. Okay. Well, maybe that helps. Maybe that does work. Truly doing what needs to be done, John. You timestamped. Oh, there you go. Yes, you found the bloody. Great. Pep was rather incensed that I hadn't included that. Gosh. You're actually going to go back and try to get past day 15 of Corp? Good luck. You'll be right. It can't be that bad, right? Yeah. Yeah, nothing was going to go wrong. You and Chum, you can either think hard enough or just can't think. Not wrong. Well, quite apt. Quite an apt. Alright. Combat between recent people in chat. If no one spawns, lose progress. Alright. I think that works. Yeah, alright. Alright, we have a goal. He doesn't deserve Hockmer at all, you deserve him. You're gonna have to leave in 30 minutes, it's hard to stay sitting around. Yeah, no. All good. Make sure you go to sleep. You don't want to be prolonging COVID. You'll perish. It's not fun. Alright. Let's move this up here. This over here. I can't share Photoshop because it just doesn't work for some reason. NGL, it might be your favorite already. Good. It looks fun. I want to play it, but I have to wait until the weekend now to get this ready. Because I don't know if... I can't do half of the, like, image editing stuff here. So, alright. Let's make a new file and call it, Cultivation. Alright. Now you're gonna learn, but I don't actually know, what to do from scratch. All I do is copy the things that I've managed to figure out in previous files and move it over. Your favorite included a volleyball. Wow, funny that. Wow, beach body bear. How will read. Okay. So that's the actions. Check message. So where is it? Cultivation. We need 1. Random chance per message to fill the... Can you stop horsing around? Why are we horsing? Horse. Oh, Sume, right. It's the whole point of the event, isn't it? Yeah, right? Yeah. No, you don't need to, Chom. We're fine. I'll address whatever I put in there later. I turned it on, and I probably didn't need to yet. That was howdy, y'all. I want to make sure that there's actual emotes in there, and I don't think anyone's going to do it anyway. What? Wait, what? What? I'm losing my mind. Okay. Random chance per message to fill the blue. It's blue, right? The first one's blue? Yeah, to fill the blue Zichun bar. Sorry, wait, what do we call it? To cultivate the blue Zichun thing. Alright, number 2. Random chance on message to summon an evil math demon, which... That was for one single employee doing. Have you seen his beautiful legs yet? For what? What legs? The thing? Oh my gosh, I am not keeping. I'm trying to understand what you're talking about, but I also have to think. I have to actually apply myself here. This Yu-Gi-Oh is hard enough. Which needs to be answered within X seconds, whatever. I don't know the timing yet. It needs to be feasible because there might be stream delays and all that. And then number 3, random chance on message to... I think it's easiest if I proc this per message. That should be easiest. Repression work makes the employees have a gift. If a gifter employee does attachment, they die. Oh, the armor. Right. Oh, I hate that thing. I never took it. I just got rid of it as soon as I finished getting its observations up. You're surprised. You could think of a barely working strategy to use for Queen of Hatred and Ruiner. This is already lobotomy. I'm not sleep deprived enough of this. Random chance a message to pit two recent people in chat against each other. Winner is the winner. Wow. Wow. And if no one responds, then the red Zichun thing goes down. Okay. Maybe there could be like a tier leaderboard most wins thing. I doubt it. I doubt I'm going to be able to do that in a day, considering that I have other things to do already. Stuff on a chronic scale. Alright, so check message. Let's say message action is roll for cultivation. Okay. Then over here, let's create roll for cultivation. I'm just gonna add a ton of spaces so you don't see all that other garbage that's there previously. Def roll for cultivation. Okay, yay. Up, I need this so I can cheat and just pretend that I know what I'm doing, even though it's all down there already. Where's that path coming from? Log custom data path. Oh, that's right, yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, so we need a random number. So number equals random.randint. What's the chance that one of these things activates? So let's say it goes for like 3 hours, right? That's probably fine. So let's say 3 hours, let's say there's like 3 messages a minute, because that's what there currently is, because everyone's losing their mind. LUA. This is Python. Let's say 1 in 20 that something will activate. And then it's a 1 in 3 which one activates. Okay. You want a 1 in 1. You want it to be guaranteed that it fills up every time someone sends a message. That is miserable. It's gonna be completed so quickly. Someone's just gonna spam. We can't encourage that. It needs to be in the moment. It needs to occur. You just like the number 1. Okay, well, my bad. Sorry. I thought you were contributing a number. Alright, it's 1 in... Actually, no, it's 1 in 21, isn't it? We'll do 1 in 25. Speak with my mind. I do not speak with my mind. I speak with my mouth. Because I do not think before I speak. Number 8. So... If... Wait, so if it's a 1 in 20, and then it's a 1 in 3 for one of them, that makes it a 1 in 20 for each one to occur. No, it's a 1 in 60 for each one to occur. So I can just say roll up to 60 and match... How does match work again? Match num case. Alright. Match num case 57. ChatGPT, how to code this. Wait, I'm not using ChatGPT. We are not using ChatGPT. I am capable. I am a competent human. I know what I'm doing. I absolutely know what I'm doing. Case 57. Random increase green. I'm just gonna make a comment for now because we don't actually know what I'm doing. Increase green. Case 58. Summon evil math god. Case 59. summon, no, make people fight each other. Yeah? Okay. How do I set off this explosive? According to Peak, you just walk within 10 meters of it and it will automatically explode. Alright. This should be easy. So I need to... Where do I put this? What type of work do you need to do to defuse this C4 brink? You think it's instinct? I trust my instinct. I will cut with a blue wire. Make a funny code that has a chance to play the clip of Crowpie saying I love you. We do not need that. And it's gonna take me forever to clip that out of the VOD. What type of code are you using? It's Python. Bad Python, because I don't actually know this. I don't normally use Python, that's all. I literally only use Python for this bot. So I'm using code. That is the best observation. Imagine shelf fungus. Imagine wasting shelf fungus. Don't drop it, guys. Do not drop your shelf fungus. Far out. Snake, I'm using... You want chair fungus? We are breeding chair fungus. Okay. I think I can just have these go in here. Actually, no, I gotta put it in global settings. Here we go. Init. So that sets up the WebSocket manager, global, green cultivation, global red. No, what is it? Blue cultivation and global red cultivation. Do I know what I'm doing? No. I don't actually know what I'm doing. Can you add nothing there as a code word that just plays a nothing there sound effect? You heard breeding. Did I say breeding? But if Undertale can work with code made from hopes and dreams, so can we. Exactly. I don't care. I'm using globals. I made this fucking YouTube bot thing with, thankfully, great help that... Yes, thank you, Doug. I did take this. This is helpful. I didn't want to have to make this part. This is the part that's boring to make. It's so boring. I didn't want to make that. I didn't want to have to read the description. So yes, thank you. Yes. Everything else. What am I doing? Check message, WebSockets, cultivation, global settings. That's right. And then on init, green cultivation equals 0. Equals 0. And then we just go beep, boop, boop, boop. And then we change that to blue when we change this to red. Look at that. Okay. Ezreal Dreamer himself coded the game. Are you muscular? Or you do have a bit of a smaller build? What do you mean? What is that Truly, why? I agree with Aubrey. Why? Why do you need that answered? You don't need that answered. Oh no. Alright. Terrible. You do not need this information. Look at the magpie. Look at the magpie. What? Oh my gosh, that is not what I clicked. Look at this. You can... Currently, the Zichun magpie, I would say, has a bit of a smaller build. That is what I would say. That's... You need it? Alright. The magpie is... The magpie's a small fella. The magpie's a small fella. Look at him. He hardly even fits into the dress. Because even though the Crowpie is... I don't fucking know. You want... Okay, you want to... Have your femboy Crowpie then. Fine. Yeah, whatever. With someone like Pep, you don't know how wild that question is supposed to... Exactly. Very nice leg. Why, thank you. Yes, we do have a little bit of exposed leg and foot there, but we've got the goods covered up. I can't... No, I'm not saying that again. Carmen, where did you go? Okay. We have all of that. And that's now global. Okay. So... We need something that happens when they fill up. So what happens if all of these fill up? I could make it that the stream does just end, but then the whole point of... Nah, what did I say? With him saying femboy... What happens when they all fill up? It can't be end stream. Unfortunately, I don't think that works. You just need the information for a draw me. You have no alternative motives. Clip it. Damn! Take that, cheesy. Alright. What happens when they fill up? When they fill up, I gamble. Do I... You only do the cutesy voice. What, do we gamble when it fills up, or is there something else we can do? What else could possibly be done? Because I want to gamble for Sinclair as soon as I start. You can't clip it, you're gonna pass out in 15 minutes. Cheesy has a timer set in brain. What could it possibly be? I don't know. Maybe it is just gamble. Okay, maybe it comes up later. I don't have to think about that just yet. So, what happens when all full? Gamble. Something. Nothing. Surprise. Audio cue. I could just do an audio cue. Cheesy needs CPR. Oh. You feel like Carmen sounds like Hatsune Miku? You know what, I can... now that you've said that, I can picture that. That's kind of concerning. Message actions. Alright, I think this can go in the cultivation. I don't want this to be everywhere else. Yeah, this can go in the cultivation. So let's put that over here. Define role for cultivation. Over here we can import... Is it in here? Yeah, it's import... From cultivation, import all. Okay, that should be fine. So that's... What did I set it up as? Roll for cultivation. Cool. Okay. There we go. So it's a 1 in... Basically 60 that anything activates. Actually, no, it's a 1 in 20 that anything activates, 1 in 60 that any specific stat activates. What does it go up to? Does it go up to 10 or 100? Or like 25 or something arbitrary? Pass on the sick Pokemon. What's real? Static Miku but calm. Have you actually played or know that? Yeah, I've got the true ending of Ruiner. I know everything. I know everything. Okay, I know the story. I haven't read all the logs, but like, yeah, sorry, no, I haven't played any Project Moon games yet. Actually, Limbus. I've just been paying someone else to play Limbus for me, and I just commentate over it because, you know, they were born a mute or something. I don't know. Cheesy carries many diseases. Alright. So, let's say green goes up to, like, what is the chance? 1 in 20. 1,000 messages equals fills green. Do you think there's going to be 1,000 messages? That sounds like a lot. The crow knows everything. I am the omniscient, omnipresent, all-knowing crow. I feel like I need a decent amount of green to... But I guess it has to be... Okay, so the green is going to increase every time that it procs. This one can be failed, this one can be failed. So the green needs to have a slightly higher number that needs to be met in order for it to be complete. There could be 1,000 messages, potentially. The thing is, you guys are actually active, which is scary, and especially when there's motivation to be active. Alright, thanks for joining, Cheesy. Good night. Recover well. Do not pass out. Actually, no, pass out in sleep. That's good. You want to be sleeping. Increase green? Okay. So I think green goes up to... Caps at 1,000 messages? That's so much. 1 in 60. 1,000 messages would be about 30. Would it? 60, 10... Oh no, that's only like 15 procs. Okay, maybe green goes up to... 20? 20, 1 in 60, 20... 10, 1200. Okay, yeah, it can go up to 20. Caps at 20 points. Alright. Summon evil math god. Please do not pass on. We need truly. With correct motivation, chat will create dimensional travel. Not wrong. You will accomplish anything that you set your mind on. Oh my gosh. Alright. Okay. I suppose if I make the what happens when it's all filled up something I can do multiple times, I can just reset this as well. That would work. What if we are not recreating Lovetown? It's got cool music, and I would love to be able to do something with the song, but obviously, firstly, copyright, and secondly, it's Lovetown. That's got connotations. So let's say, oh, I have to import, don't I? So what did I call it? Wait, what? Oh my gosh, global settings. Where is it? Check message actions. Global. Yeah, it's just import global settings. Okay. Import global settings. Global settings. Why is that not tabbed in automatically? Dot green cultivation equals that plus 1. I don't know what the shorthand is in Python, but I don't care because I can just do that and it works. All right, and then I will make sure. Oh no, those are initialized. Okay, cool. We don't talk about Lovetown around here. Let's not. Yeah, exactly. You want to know what PM Moon was smoking? I said PM Moon again. Project Moon was smoking when they made Lovetown. It's horrific. It's so good. I love Lovetown. It's so cool. Summon evil math god. Okay. So, we need... What type of maths do we want to be completing? Do we want it to be simple addition and subtraction with just random variations on how drastic the numbers are? Do we want it to be like a predefined lot of questions that I come up with off stream so that you don't actually know what's going to appear? Or is it going to be like powers, multiplication, and long formula? Because I have to be careful if there is any stream delay, and also there's probably going to be someone watching like a minute behind anyway, right? Secret Jom here, new tablet Jom got murked. Oh, that's why new tablet Jom was having this interesting circles of it earlier. Okay, that's where it was coming from. Okay. Summon evil math god. Cool. I think maybe it's just random. If it's random, then it becomes really funny if just absolutely nobody can solve it, because it's like, what's the square root of pi? And it's not something you can actually type. Okay, so maybe I can't do division. I don't think division can be in there because I don't want to include just impossible answers. I could floor it. No, I don't want to floor it. So what about addition, subtraction, multiplication? I think that's fine. I don't think that can result in any... Right, yeah, I know basic maths. There's no way that results in fractions, unless I give it fractions to begin with. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. We're so bad at math. 1 plus 1 equals 1. How about if you question using Euler's number? I don't even know what Euler's number is used for. What is Euler's number used for? Is a mathematical constant approximately blah. Its connection with exponential growth and decay, calculus, and limit. Okay, so it's limit n to infinity. E is 1 plus 1 over n to the n. Okay, so it's literally just like a... It's basically just a logarithm, isn't it? Isn't that just all it boils down to? Use Chinese language for math since it's for Chinese Canto. We had the Chinese Canto. I don't... What a... I can't use Chinese numbers. I don't know how that's gonna work. Wait. What? I'm losing... Oh no, okay. I was watching and for some reason I thought Zichun was following my mouse. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind. Summon evil math god. So let's say it generates generates three numbers. Generates three numbers. A fourth randomly chooses plus, minus, or multiply, and saves the answer. If chat message includes answer, show Victor on screen and increase, what was this one? Blue. Increase blue. Yeah? Alright, that sounds like it worked. Zichun is always following. I wonder if I could just make Zichun into a cursor. That would be pretty dumb. You forgot synthetic and normal algebra division. What is synthetic algebra division? Why does it have to be fake? Why is it synthetic? Show Victor on screen and increase blue. I think that's fine. So, is there a more elegant way to do this? Absolutely. But I do not care. I'm doing it my way. So, well, it's not my way. I'm doing it the first way I think of. So, so we need to store 3 random numbers, store a 4th number that is the answer. I don't need to care about... Okay. Oh gosh, this is gonna suck. There's gonna be so many globals. Because I don't know how Python actually works. Global... Actually, I'll do it in collections. Okay, that one's set. So this is... Prepare, cultivation. This one is... blue, cultivation, numbers. I can just hard code what the maximums are, right? Yeah, that'll be fun. Algebra division is not synthetic division, just normal division is a beautiful piece of mathematical art. You cannot convince me. Okay. Does the chair you sit in need maintenance? No. Yes, these are variables. But they're just settings that I can change globally, because why not? Because this is how I made the thing that resets the puzzle when I stop the code. Blue cultivation numbers. So... Blue... num1... Blue first number. Yeah, that works. Alright. Sorry, I'm gonna be coughing because it's like really cold and windy and it's bugging my throat. You're imagining Dante struggling at geometry? Dante would struggle with geometry, even though his face is a clock. Equal... Oh no, it's gotta be global, and then I gotta initialize it, because I don't think I can initialize and make it global at the same time. Oh my gosh, what did I just do? Okay. That was weird. You wish it was cold? I wish it was warmer. For some reason, when I sleep in cold nights, I sweat profusely. It is miserable. Second number, global blue. Third number, global blue answer. Okay. And then I gotta make all of those equal 0. Blue first number equals 0. Wow. Control C. Blue second number. There's surely a way to do them all in one line, right? But then again, that only benefits me. That doesn't actually improve it in any way, shape, or form. Wow, look at that. Control C, Control V. You gotta sleep correctly in the cold. No, like, when it's cold, I will wake up multiple times, like, just drenched in sweat. It happened literally last night. It was miserable. And I got a shower in the morning as well. Just because I feel yucky otherwise. You just burrito yourself in... Exactly! But when I do that, I sweat. Like, it doesn't help. Okay, cool. So we got the blues. So... Global settings... dot blue num1, blue first number, equals random.rand int. Okay, how big are the numbers that we want to be doing maths on? 3 digits? I don't want to do 4 digits. It's either going to be 2 digits or 3 digits. So it's going to be between 2, 0, and 999. That fine? That's probably fine, right? People are going to be using calculators anyway. No one's going to actually do this in their head. I've discovered that not only are Project Moon fans incapable of reading, so they might not even see that there is a problem on the screen in the first place, but also they are impressed when someone can do basic mathematics in their head, from what I've seen. Your new tablet Jom again. Welcome back, new tablet Jom. You promised not to use calculator. Is that because you... Okay, so does that imply that you want to do 2-digit numbers max or 3-digit numbers max? You cannot promise to solve it, however. Okay, yes, good, okay. I like that. I prefer that. You just die from the cold because you have an Antarctica in your bed. What? 1, exactly. Answer will always be 1. You will not do calculator unless there is algebra. No, we're not doing algebra. It's just going to be basic 3 numbers and 2 operators. I think that works. So, blue first number equals random number between... Maybe I don't have to go up to 999. I can make it like 199. I think that's already hard enough, right? Well, not hard, but it's something. Yeah, okay, that works. And then... Boop, boop. Blue second number. Blue third number. Operator. Oh, I have to save the operator as well, don't I? I do. Wait, do I? I don't need to... Because I need to populate OBS layers with the actual value, but I guess it doesn't need to always be there, because once I set the value, it will stay as that value. So maybe I don't need to store all these numbers. Please no backseating unless asked. Boundary of death seems... wait, what? 50 damage is not... Boundary of death... It's 10 o'clock. I can't think. My throat is going hoarse. Hoarse? Umusume? Oh my gosh. But I don't even have my water bottle next to me the day I need it. That's terrible. Alright, I will save these numbers for now, but I think I can probably just completely delete them later. Global first, blue first operator. Global blue second operator. And that should be fine. And then they both equal that. They can just equal nothing. Alright. Delete. Delete. Wow, this looks disgusting. I am not proud of this. 10 PM for me? Yes. Australia moment. Operator. Global settings dot blue first blue first operator equal... Oh no, I need... Okay. Def determine operator. Right, you forgot crow pie. How do you forget that? That's like my one character trait. That's the one character trait I have besides crow and pie. Wait, good luck everyone. Alright, thanks Tris. Farewell. Global settings, blue first operator. Oh no, it needs to be past the number. Number. Actually no, this can be... There we go. It doesn't need a number. Equals determine operator. We don't need it, we just need it to return something, so... Match... random sign. This is a great... No, I'm using num again. Doesn't matter. Match num. Case 0. Return... plus. Alright, plus is 0. Case 1. Return minus. case 2, return multiply. Define is defining a function, and number will be used for the function's parameter, correct? That was for plan, yes, but I won't be passing that because I can just generate the number in here and I don't have to pass it in. You know what? Wait, no, it doesn't matter because I'm only using this 3 times. I don't need to do it every time. Part cutie pie. Are you really part crow, or is that just a fun nickname and you're wholly a magpie? I mean, do you want that to be spoiled? I'm a legume. Sorry, I am a legume. Thank you, chicken. Thank you. Yes, I am a legume. You are correct. It's a magpie, and then I don't recall who it was, but someone started saying crow pie, and I thought it was meaning something else, and then I discovered, oh, it's because we were making jokes about how people kept coming in and calling me a crow. Dumbhead Cannon Don Quixote once snuck an L Corp nugget onto the bus. I mean, isn't that basically just Yuri? I feel like Dog would protect Yuri to the point of, inviting Yuri onto the bus. I feel like that matches. Num equal... Oh, no, I don't know how that works. What is it? Enum. Yeah, sure, I'll call it enum, because it's basically an enum. Enum equals random.randint, which reminds me, I haven't imported random. It's random. There it is. Random.randint between 0 and 2. Match enum, case, return. There's no case where it rolls anything else, so that's fine. Okay, equals determine operator. Easy. You need some apples, they're good for the health. Not wrong. Not wrong at all. Global settings dot blue second operator equals determine operator again, because we can reuse that now. Wow, funny that. Does not approve for some reason. Wait, what does Gregor have to do with Yuri and not you? We only use capital Yuri here, thank you very much. We only capital Yuri. If I show other Yuri on screen, firstly, I'm not going to be the one drawing it, and so there's issues with rights. You don't know. That's the only issue. That's the only reason that's stopping me. Yeah, let's go. Gregor has always been. I wouldn't be surprised. There's a reason one of his arms was replaced with a claw. Blue first operator, second operator. Okay, does that work? Can I just use the value in a string? How about in... No, that's weird. I don't know if that works. What if Heathcliff blank the embodiment of 2 ships? Don grabbing Bong Bong and just hiding them in the bus. Just shoving them into the boot. Underneath the engine, you've got a secret Bong Bong and Don's just whistling. Oh no. Determine operator. I don't know if I can use that. But I also kind of want to... Oh, gosh. Are there infinite... Yes, there's infinite mirror rolls. Just about every ship in PM is doomed by the narrative. Just about. Not all. Not just all, just yet. Okay, maybe I can just look this up. Python use string as math operator. Math operation is from string. Print eval. It's not a safe way, but it's easy. I don't want to... I have to do the safe way. I have to do... Oh, I have to do BODMAS. Oh no, but for reasons we can only see into a limited amount. Therefore, everything and everyone was a Wild Hunt Heathcliff, therefore doomed burrowing Shuffled Shaded. It will remove all the files on your system. Ah, yes, that's definitely not safe. I'm not doing that. If that in equation equals equation.split y, regex won't help. You're not wrong. Oh my gosh. Why is basic math so hard? Why is it hard to make random... It's purely because I want to do multiplication as well, isn't it? On the very edge of mirror worlds we're allowed to see. Okay, so maybe I can't have random operators like that. I think I still need that function so that I can display it in OBS. But does that work? I don't know if that's gonna work, and I can't really test it. What happened? Because if I start trying to test the code, all of this is gonna activate for every time everyone has said duck and pie so far, and that's gonna go on forever. I trust you guys in Kanto 50, Yuri and Queequeg will come back to life, and everyone will be like, we don't need resurrections. I don't want resurrection. Supposedly infinite mirror worlds, this one we're in. Yeah, of course, we are in one of them. That's the truth. We are part of the universe. I'm losing my mind. How do I do this? Why is math so hard? If I didn't have multiplication, it would be so much easier. But maybe I don't need multiplication. Maybe that's just funny. Maybe I can add okay, I think maybe I leave out multiplication for now. And then I return to that later if I think of a smart way to do it. And we'll just have these numbers for now. Okay. Because if it's just plus or minus, I can figure something else out, right? Howdy, rabies. Oh, that's right. Bugger, I forgot. Ah, you reminded me. I should have implemented that before I started. Actually, no. I can do that for the weekend. It'll work on the weekend. It'll work on the weekend. I can set that up for the weekend. Okay. It's boss fighter's order. What boss fight are you on, Pep? English is also hard. Not wrong. The red mist, chemistry a spit. Where did chemistry come? Oh, math. Right. Oh my god. My brain. My poor brain. My brain. What do I do? Global settings. Blue second operator. I really don't want to use these. Fine. Whatever. How? Actually, no. Does that work? Oh, spoilers boss fight. Okay, right. Sorry, yes. No, I kind of forget that I have to worry about that. I'm sure it has absolutely nothing to do with horse racing. Global settings... I'm actually stuck on basic maths. This is embarrassing. But also it doesn't matter because I don't know Python. Case 0. I could just store it as a number, but then I still have to do a ton of if statements. Because I need to be calculating it. You do not want Philip. Who doesn't want Philip? Who doesn't want crybaby? I almost said the cheesy word there. Okay, fine. So let's just go global settings. If I type, maybe it'll come to mind. Blue answer equals blue gotta turn off vibrations on my phone. Blue cultivation, blue first number. Does that work? But in a simple manner, if plus in equation split on that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Howdy, Dobby. Welcome. I think Roger would bet on everything. What do you mean? Roger would... What's her name? Urara? Yeah. She would bet on Urara. Blue first number. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna copy this. I'm going to copy this from Stack Overflow and see if I can make it work. Define numeric equation. So if plus in equation, split and plus, that doesn't really work. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I can make that work. So if plus in equation, what about instead of elif, I do also if minus in equation. Yeah, okay, so then intermediate equation. Yeah, wow. Good thing that nobody's ever going to be using this. Your first tune live stream. Hello, Dobby. Yes, truly. Ban Dobby. Yes, this is the code impregnated. Someone mod you? What? Holy. You don't need... Nah. We can't ban the chicken. The chicken's too important. Chicken's too important. Alright. Intermediate equation equals... I don't know. Equals equation, right? Okay, yeah, that works. I don't know if that's by reference or value, but whatever. So equation.split intermediate equation equals int y0. Wait, does that work? Equals string of that. Maybe that works. See if how that works. Just realized that chat is upside down. Yes. Silly. He got it. Here you go. Instead of horsey sung. Oh no. You're normal when you're energized. You're only pep when you're sleep devised. Sleep devised? Sleep deprived. I is pep. Oh. I now understand what you meant. Pep. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. I was trying to figure out how to make that a funny response, but okay. So do you seem energized? Pep does not seem vigorous today. String. So that's converting it to a number. I don't want it to be a number, so I get rid of the integer part. That's how that works. I don't need to be converting it like that. That's dumb. So equals y0 plus y1. Ooh. Okay, so what if it's plus plus? Then it needs to be y equals equation.split on that. Y0 equals nothing. So that needs to be nothing. And then intermediate equation for... How do you get the... Is it len? I'm guessing it's len. Length of y. Actually, no. For... well, I don't know. What is it? Part in y? Sure. I don't know. I don't know how that works. And what? Donstian flip. Numbers and such. You can't even count your fingers. What is happening? Do you know how to code, perhaps? Oh, Dobby surely does not know anything. He can't count his fingers. What do you mean? We can do basic math. For part in y, intermediate equation equals intermediate equation plus y part. Wait, no. How do I get a number? While... No, we can do while. While count is less than... So length of this is going to be 2. It's going to be 3. It could be 2 or 3. That's what ChatGPT is for. No GPT, truly. Like parts of their country, because you cannot remember. What do you mean you can't remember where you've been? I feel like that's a very basic thing to be meeting. Well, count is less than the length of y. I think that works, right? I hope it's len y. I hope that works. While count is less than length y, y count, and then count equals count plus 1. So if the length of y is 2, it'll start at 0. No, it's got to be count equals 0. Count its length of 1, so if there's 2, then it does that. If it's 3, then it does 2. That should work. Okay, cool. So then we've got intermediate equation. That's finished. And then if there's a minus in intermediate equation, then do the exact same thing and put it into final equation. That should work, right? Y equals equation, final intermediate equation dot split. And then final result, global settings dot blue answer. Do I want to be doing that in here? I probably want to be returning it. Yeah, okay, so then we return int y0. Wait, no. Wait, how the fuck? Oh my god, that doesn't work. That doesn't go anywhere. Just came back and of course I'm still coding for that was the whole point of this. Although I've actually gotten somewhere somewhat. We've got the first one working. Look at that. We've got a number going up by 1 at a 60 really a 5 minute. It was always going to be 5 minute like this, wasn't it? Yeah. But I'm happy that we have a baseline of what's going to happen during it. Because this way, this also doesn't have to do anything with the actual content. And this can happen if I'm not doing anything and just reading the story. So that should work. Watch them code and you pretend when you understand what you're looking at. Exactly. I feel like I'm not even explaining. I'm just saying things and praying that it's going to work. I haven't even started testing it yet. So I can't do it like that. If minus an intermediate equation, then... Wait, so what the fuck am I doing? Huh? I'm literally just formatting it into the same way that it comes in. Coding is such an alphabet. I can't speak today either, it's terrible. My tongue is floppy, my mouth is dry, it's windy, it's cold. I don't know basic maths. If plus in equation... Plus is in equation, I need to add for things, but I also need to do minus. Oh my god. Why is it so hard to do You know what, I could have just looked this up. Python make random equation. Python random equations. Random equation for involving 1 to 10 and numbers blah. Your math gets replaced every time. So you never get to build longest. What? So random equation number result equals blah for I and range number. Opgen returns a string representing the equation, but what if I need to actually compute Python compute? Oh my gosh, Gubbies and chickens can't do that fighting gimmick. Are you perchance sitting outside? Why would I be sitting outside? No. Why would I be sitting outside? Python compute string equation. Convert this. Converting string to mathematical. Oh, numpy. SciPy. I convert a string to a mathematical equation. Okay. My function equals string to function. Dev function, that's not useful. Give me the answer. Numpy from pyfunc. What on earth? What is that? This is so much more complicated than it thought it needed to be. Use the eval function. Eval. Okay, I'm doing it. I think I can just do it this way. Where I said it's windy and cold. I've got windows. What have you tried? I am inside. You must duel someone who wants burrowing heaven. Oh, what if? Okay, that could work. What if instead of people who've messaged recently dueling for the red one, it's a duel between abnormalities, and then you get to choose which one wins. That means that I have to get a whole database of like all the abnos though, and all their pictures. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. I think it's probably easy. I don't know. Right. Okay. I think I'll have to do the red one on my own. So return. What about? What about? I just cut that, paste that. What is it? Control Alt. There we go. I comment all of that. Return eval. Wow, great. Return eval equation. And let's make sure if... No, I can add that later because I'm not actually going to be testing it yet. Return eval equation. So let's say blue answer equals compute string, calculate string equation. I don't know. Equation. Return eval equation. Sure, whatever. You do not. You win. You're basically an abdic. Can you win against Bold? You would not bet on your. You came into this live stream because you heard you have a good singing voice. The singing is not happening for a long time. The singing needs to have something to actually sing. Which I'll figure out which one. It'll happen eventually, I swear. Yeah, definitely. It'll definitely happen eventually, right? Yeah. Blue first number. Okay, so... equals... Oh my gosh, what did I just do? I didn't know you could do that. Oh, that just opens it in a new tab as well. Cool. Alright. Blue answer equals calculate string equation. And then... full equation equals... str blue first number. Actually, no, I can use concat, right? Concat. I believe it's concat. str.concat. Hyphen concat. Is that a thing? Add strings together. Okay, what if it's a number? For numbers, the plus works as a mathematical. If you want to combine a string and a number, hyphen will give you an error. Well, yes, that's what I want to do. Don't just tell me there's going to be an error. Tell me how to get around it. So, okay, so what about str, blue first number, plus, what is it? Oh my gosh, this is gonna look disgusting. Bold Cropie when? Bold Cropie, oh my gosh. I was gonna say Bold Cropie is just the base Cropie, but now I have to imagine a pink-headed magpie. We have to find a, you know what? Bold Cropie can happen when we have a important bold character in the story. Which hopefully will never happen. I don't think there's anyone bold. Is there anyone bold in Project Moon? Plus... what is it? Global settings... so it's that. I don't care, I'm doing it this way and I'll make it pretty for myself later. Plus that. Plus... I need another space, and then... actually, no, I don't need spaces. I don't need this to have spaces in it. Why do I need spaces in it? Plus... str, paste, blue second operator. Sometimes you'll be playing L-Corp and then your Jonitis kicks in, you start waving a toy sword around and start role-placing, because Jom. Understandable. Plus global settings dot blue second op plus str global settings blue third op. Alright. Dante is bold if you think about it. I mean, we don't know what Dante's actual head is, right? I don't know if you can go calling Dante bold when it's not Dante's. It's like the clock is basically just a hat. Dante is just wearing a hat, ultimately. His clock has a lot of girth. Like, that clock has depth. There's no way nothing is in there. It's not like a flat surface, however. Alright, full equation. Full equation. That should work, right? Yeah. That'll definitely work. Okay, so what about 58, 58? Let's just... Okay. Do I see if this is gonna work? Print global settings blue answer. Let's see if this works. Okay. So I gotta go over here. I gotta get the ID for the stream. Control C. Paste. I don't think I care about checking old ones. We are probably going to hear a lot of pie spam in a moment. Why is Goku on the Lopkov wiki? I wouldn't be surprised. I would believe that in an instant. Message actions. I think we're looking okay. I think that's all I need to do. That should be all I need to do. Alright. Python. YouTube monitoring app.py. Did I have it? So it's cultivation, roll for cultivation, determine operator, calculate string. Okay. Cultivation, roll for cultivation, and then check messages rolling for cultivation. Yes, okay. Let's see what error comes up. Alright, determine operator. Yep, understandable. Why is that there? Nobody told me. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Expected indented block after case. Oh, print no. Okay. Once again, what's the next error? Return eval equation. Why do I keep adding fucking colons after everything when they don't need to be there? Oh, okay, connecting. Okay, what's wrong there? Blue third operator? Wait, what? Oh, did I say third operator? Oh my gosh. Blue third number. Wait, what? Blue second operator. Oh my gosh, I've been copying operator over all this time. Second number. Third number. There we go. How did it get to the third one? That's an issue. What if we put the forest birds and we can change anything? I mean, you can take... Isn't the fandom just dead now? Oh, something's happening. Alright, good news. It looks like it works. Python? Who said Python? Pep. Well done. Alright. So, you can't see it, but I can see that it's actually calculating numbers. Which is good. So, now, I need to check if global settings blue answer. So, in the check message, if global settings dot blue answer in message content, then what do we say? It's gonna change a number later. Yeah, truly. It's gonna it's gonna do the visual thing later. I'm gonna have to do the visual thing later on my own because I'm also gonna have to go to sleep soon because this has already gone for like an 1. All right, you know what? I can make it. I'll record something for it to say. What do we make it say? Do the birds ever have the ability to speak? Number. Wow, number. Wow, someone got question right. All right. Wow, that's a great quote. All right, file export audio, stream audio, number correct. All right, export. Close that. I don't care. Here, no uptie. Stream Audio, number correct, copy path. You know, I can just steal it from here, right? So if the answer is in message content, cutesy voice, yes, clearly, that's where we get it. If global settings are blue answer in message content, correct? I can't do the voice right now, Pet. My throat is destroyed. It's it's been a long day. If blue answer is in message content, let's just say play sound. What is it? Message actions. Play sound. And it can do. What is it gonna be? Oh wait, but then it's gonna change every single time. Okay, so I gotta make it only appear once. Play sound. No, it's in audio, not gimmicks. Number correct. Audio number correct .wav. Okay, so roll for cultivation. Let's say it is actually just 0 to 59 now, because it will calculate something. And then I should be able to type it in the chat, and it should come up. And then if this works, I'm going to bed, I think, because it is late. It didn't work. Okay, if in message content, in string requires string as left operand. Okay. So I just got to change that to string. Check message if str blue answer is in message content. Go. It's going to impregnate again. Oh, wait, it might not because it's a chance. I forgot. Python. Yep, okay. Alright. If someone says the number 455, it should play that sound. That, or it's going to crash the code because I didn't make it look at the sound correctly. Why does Kim Ji-hoon always make the state? It works? Okay. Perfect. Why does Kim Ji-hoon always make the stage that gives most events currency something that takes... Exactly. That's why. Okay. So, I wonder, am I able to set up it displaying that Oh. Okay, so what about if I go to global settings, global blue string equation? So, oh, sorry, do you want pi? Hold on, give me a moment. I'll turn on pi for a moment for you, John. Oh my god. Would have to find a bold magpie. There we go. You like some pies? You will grind the event and you will be happy. You have no choice in this matter. No? Why did it just print no? Oh, right, because it rolled 59. Okay. Did you say pi? I think you said pi. Cultivation. So I need to create something in OBS. I need to create a text. So text, current Zichun number. Okay, and it's gonna say 0 for now. Okay, it's not actually 0. Just using that for thingo. So VS Code, current Zichun number. Then we go to message actions. Message actions? That should work, right? Mate, no, I do it in cultivation. I gotta do it all in cultivation. So, global settings. Global settings.obs WebSockets manager. Hey, when I love the city I live in, you will not be happy for I have to look at my units die constantly. OBS WebSockets manager dot. Okay, so what is my options? Set get text returns the current text, set text. So set for text of dot set text. Don't need self. Source name is How did I do it over here? It's just lcorp duck set source visibility to true. Set text. Wait, what? Get source transform self scene name source name. Do I not need the? Oh, it doesn't need to be in a scene. Oh, true. So I can just say, what is it called? Current Zichun number with the blue answer string versions. str blue answer. Okay. We're gonna see if it. Howdy, Skyfrost. Howdy. We're gonna see if this works. All right. I think it might work. This might actually just work first try. Because DugDug is genius. Oh my god, it works. I'm turning that off. Hold on. So, blue answer. So, blue question. Calculate string equation, full equation. That's right, I was making that. So, blue string equation. Blue string equation equals empty. Global settings dot blue string equation equals full equation. And then we say populate this full equation equals full equation. All right. So now that text in the top left should. What's the next message thing? That. Okay, so we're gonna populate this so it doesn't spam us again because I'm getting sick of that sound already. I unmute that. I get rid of the old one. Paste. Save. Okay. So that should replace the text in the top left with the equation. If someone says the answer, it should play the voice line. Oh my god, please. Why did it not work? Yes, we get it. Pi. Oh my gosh, it didn't work. Did it just not roll it? I don't think it rolled it. I don't think it rolled 58 at all. Why did that not work? That's meant to ignore self.next page token equals that. Connecting to chat. Next page token, is it just wrong? But it's right there. What do you mean? Dryad. Messed up my ear and you can't hear that well, you're supposed to hear something. Okay. Oh wait, no, I do need it to do all that old stuff because it needs to generate a number. Oh my gosh, we're just gonna keep hearing this sound cue. Let's have a chat GPT window. What chat GPT window? I am not a vibe coder. What? This is not your first contribution. Is it just not rolling 58? I don't think it's rolling 58. Case, print, entered. Why is that not doing anything? It should be doing that. Set the text of that to the full equation. I'm gonna make sure it says str. Maybe that's the problem. str of full equation. I'm also going to turn off the pi spam. Do not do that. We're fine with cheesy. We're fine if it impregnates. Okay. Let's try that one more time. I've got no music going. Is it just not entering? Old crow pie. No, no, no. Hi. Okay, it didn't enter again. Pause quick closing. Start. Please roll 58. It's not rolling 58. Is that just really, really unlucky? Because it's rolled like 400 times and not rolled 58. No, entered. Okay, there you go. That should be... Okay, it didn't work. Oh, it did work! Okay, if someone does the answer to that question, it should play the voice line. Good luck doing maths. What is that? 72 minus 55, 17, 191. It's 191. You've heard this is where the 2004 stream is at. Hey, Dread. Welcome. I'm preparing the gimmick for the Zichun stream on the weekend. That's 191, isn't it? Surely it's a 1. Is the answer 2? Wait, no, it's not. Is it 1? 17? Yeah, it's 191. Oh my gosh. Oh, someone got it right. Well done, Jet. Okay. It works. It works. I can't believe it finally works. Okay. So now, all that's going to have to do from here is increase this magical Zichun bar. Okay, so that's 2 of them basically done. I can't do the combat chat one here because that's I need to actually do research into how I get. You put in the answer, Jet. You answered the question. What it's doing is it's generating a random question, and if someone puts in the answer, it will eventually fill up the bar in the next it. Yeah. What do you mean that's it? It's very convoluted. You cannot do math without paper. What's this? 90, 97, 97, 79. This has taken like an hour and a half. You appeared at a great time, Dread. It's about to be over. I'm heading to bed soon. You're just letting Jet get all of these? What do you mean? I need a different voice line. That sucks. That is such a bad voice line. Do I have a different voice line? Minus 21? Jom, yeah, you can have paper. You can have paper, Jom. You're dumb at math. Why do you want the cutesy voice? You have it timestamped? When did I do that? I don't remember I did that. No, we are not doing ASMR. What is this obsession? What's happening? What's happening is I'm preparing the bloody Zichun gimmick, and it's painful because it took me what, an hour and a half to figure out how to make random questions that people can answer. I haven't even done the visual thing yet. All right, so what about if I think what I can do is message dot need to find out join lobotomy round message. So that's over here. Join lobotomy. And then we go. Yes, thank you, Club. You said correct in the cutesy. Did I? Oh, okay, good. I completely forgot. It was. Wow. Okay. I'm also learning that the timer for these questions needs to be set. I need to set a timer. Actually, no. Maybe I don't need a timer. It's just when it gets answered. Because if it rolls onto the next question anyway, I don't have to worry about anything. I think that's fine. I don't need a timer. That should be okay. And I think it can be the same with the combat. I can have like... Oh, I'm going to have to actually change my UI on stream as well. I can't have it full screen and just have random garbage everywhere. I actually need to have like a space. Like an empty space on the side I can do it in. So I need message offer details, display name. Message offer details, display name. Message offer display name. Okay. OBS WebSocket cultivation. Def set blue answer blue set user answered blue. All right. Message and then global settings. Well done. Well done, Joe. Global. What am I doing? I've already forgotten. No, it's not global. Global settings. Oh my gosh, I'm WebSockets manager. Dot set text of blue Victor with message display name. That should work. Okay. You cannot math, let me fight instead. Well, I'm gonna have to do the fighting my own time. But it's gonna be hard getting that one set up. Oh, but maybe I need people to test on. No, it's fine. I can steal someone else's stream. I'll just steal Dread's stream. I'll steal the people in Dread's stream. I can use other people's streams, right? Yeah, definitely. Are we allowed swears here? Fuck no. What? Have I ever sworn on stream until then? I don't know if I have. You're a test subject. Only say peck. True, peck is the cuss here. We demand battle. I can't do battle right now. I can't do battle right now. It's not gonna work. That requires that I have to read documentation. You don't want me to be reading documentation here. I'm not gonna be able to focus on it. It's not gonna go well. You have not said a swore since you're unsure if it's allowed here. Well, you've finished the entire intervallo. Well done, Tread. Don't spoil anything, or I fucking ban you. But you know, I hope it was good. I'm amazed that people can actually complete that 30-day Zichun minigame that quickly, actually. I was hoping it was going to take a bit longer, but I guess it doesn't need to, because otherwise it gets a bit monotonous if it's just a sledge. You know, do not say peck or peckneck to any other bird than crowplay. Alright, so what am I doing? Set answered blue, display name, that should work. This should just work, right? Oh, I need a blue Victor. Okay, so plus text blue Victor. Okay. Set that to 0. Set that to tuner. That can be tuner. That works. Alright. So I'm gonna... Oh my gosh, why does Control S... Control S is not save? What do you mean? 30 days like 20 minutes. There's no way it's only 20 minutes. Don't let it be 20 minutes. I want it to be the whole thing. What do you mean? No, it's not tuner. The answer's not tuner. Okay. I'm gonna turn it on. It should generate a new question. And then if you get it right, it should put your name on the screen. That's what should work now. It's like 20 minutes tops, bugger. Wait, what? Why is the not... Did someone say 0? Okay, here we go. We've got a new question. Okay, there is a question on screen. The answer should put your name on screen. Do I need to give you the answer? The intervallo is stunned, fun, just stuck on a level right now. Okay. I'm guessing it's the last level. Maybe it just feels like 20 minutes. Ah, because you're enjoying it so much, or it's really that bad. Did it work? Did it update that? 52. It didn't work. Why not? Set user... Oh my gosh, because I didn't actually tell it to do it. Oh my gosh. You're gonna have to... I'm so proud of you guys. You actually got the answer correct first try. But also... you're gonna have to do it again. It's actually really fun. 30 minutes if you read, but if you don't read it... Oh, okay. Oh, fine. Yeah, you got it right first, Job. Oh, that's not... Wait, how did Dread get it? What did Dread say? What? You've heard that? Oh my gosh, it's because Dread said 2004, and the base answer is 0. There you go. It goes on... Okay, if you get the answer to the question correct now, it actually works. Wait, what? It's the answer 30. How did Pep get it right? Yeah, I don't know how you managed that, Dread. Just because I set the basic to 0 and you said 2004. You could probably do math. Well, there you go. Somehow Pep is on screen now. I don't know what numbers Pep said. 20. What's the current answer? Alright. Oh, we got it. John? Gonna work. Totally works. There you go. Okay. Ooh. This is kind of fun. I don't know when Pep got it right. I don't know how Pep got on screen. Okay. I think that's a victory. I'm going to call that a victory. It's almost 11 p.m. I think I'm going to head to bed. In my spare time tomorrow, I'll set this up, and then I think... Yeah, it just wanted Pep to go up there. I don't know how it happened. I think the stream should be about the same time I usually do the lob ones. I'll set up the event tomorrow so that you can plan and ruin your sleep schedule, because apparently I keep getting accused of being destroyer of sleep schedules. I don't know how this has become my trait, but it's your own fault, not mine. It's canon. Pep and code canon. It's truly canon. Pep is just hiding rent-free in the code. Alright. Well, it worked. That was honestly further than I was expecting it to go. Oh no, my sleep schedule. Can confirm you wake up at 6 a.m. for the stream. Oh no. What if I start it an hour earlier? Because it's going to take me 6 hours to play or something. How How long is it going to take it? Can you believe it, guys? Spring event tomorrow. Spring event tomorrow as well. Wow, so fun. Alright. I'm going to have to figure out what I set the base values to so it doesn't accidentally happen. I also have to make it so that it needs the number to be standalone, and Dread can't just type 2004 and then get on screen again. We can't have that. That can't happen. Although I guess it doesn't really matter, because it's not going to be restarting. So maybe I don't need to worry about that. Because it's only going to do it in future questions. What is a canto? What do you mean, what is a canto? Why are you here? For me, you stream at 8 AM, so you never can sleep while you stream. I mean, I guess you could sleep at 8 AM. 2004, truly. Everyone's gonna start typing the words instead and just never gets answered. Oh no. You downloaded Lethal Company, but it doesn't look. Oh my god. Dobby, go to. We need to harass Dobby into understanding what Limbus Company is, it seems. Right. Don't need sleep. What do you mean you don't need sleep, Pep? Who were we last abusing heavily for not sleeping? Dobby, how to read. Dobby doesn't even know when he's given a sock. I don't know. Harassing that I can do. No, we are not harassing. But you know, it's very unimpressive if you don't know what Limbus Company is, right? What is Lethal Company is a bit different. Surely there's a Limbus Project Moon Lethal Company, right? Yeah, surely. Alright. I'm gonna head to bed. This proved that it's working. Harassment, no, we are not harassing your pie #1 fan. I mean, Dobby does actually have the most messages / comments left on videos. Because whenever I open the studio, Dobby is at the top there. Apparently that's a metric. So, you know, there is a little bit of truth to that. Limbus Company is a gacha game created by Project... Yeah, you do. I think it's currently like 16. Lethal Company is different and not the same. Don't bother, John. We know that Project Moon fans can't read. You don't even want to consider what non-Project Moon fans can do. With your 1 hour worth of gameplay, imagine getting through the story. Sorry, through the... What is it called? The introduction? Oh no. Alright. I'm gonna head to sleep. I gotta do things tomorrow. I gotta finish the rest of the code tomorrow somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna manage this in a day. This is gonna be interesting. Alright. Thank you for waiting. Not waiting, putting up with my dumb code. I don't know what I'm doing. I think the main important part is that I actually have ideas and I know what each thing is gonna do. That's what I wanted to come out of this, and we already got further than that. Pull an all-nighter for fixing the code? No. I'm going to sleep. If the intervalo takes like 5 hours on Saturday, no. I need sleep. I don't know how long the interval is going to take. Yes. Also, oh no, what's also, John? Enjoy your bed. Bed is warm, bed is comfy. Truly, yes, I look forward. Although I do need to wash my sheets soon, because, once again, profuse sweating. Sleep is weak. Good night. Alright. Farewell. Good night. Thank you for joining. Enjoy existence. Enjoy day. Good night and all that. OBS and broadcast. I will wait for John to finish saying, what did you do to your sheets? And broadcast.